All right. Once again, from the great minds of now talking about, I am Ryan Book, and this is Write a Verse with you. I done went back to my city of Richmond. I hooked up with the homie Rah Scrilla.
Yo, yo.
We about to put the pen to the pad. There's 16 bars out the homie. That's what's up. All right. First bar, first question will be, who is your favorite artist that you know?
My favorite artist that I know personally?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so many good artists, man. Fan
Okay.
Yeah.
I can dig it. You do both too, so that's a
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Coachella, Something in the Water, or Summer Jam? Which one would you prefer to rock at?
You know, I stay in Richmond and shit, you know what I'm saying? I've been in Virginia for a long time, but I'm a Jersey boy, man. You know,
Okay.
Summer Jam, everybody keep trying to say, you know, yo, what up, New York? But yo, it's a giant stadium. That's a Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be Summer Jam.
Okay.
Gotta be,
Okay.
yeah.
That's dope. All right. What's a song that's out there that you wish you were featured on? That you wish you had a verse on?
Like current or some old, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. I would say current, because that might save you some time, but nah, you're an MC, so.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ain't no rush. Some bars take longer than others, you know what I mean?
That's a. It's so many joints, man. If I had, damn, that I could be featured on, man.
I'll tell you one that's already been taken.
Hmm?
I'm gonna tell you one that's already been taken.
Okay.
That's banned from TV.
Oh yeah, you know, for real, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that one. Like that's probably one of the best posse, if not the best posse cut ever. But MOP Cold as Ice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I was already saying wow when you said MOP, but the Cold as Ice, that make it even fire. That's okay.
That'd
I like
be
that.
crazy.
I like that. Let's get a little personal. Your first time riding home, listening to yourself. Like that first time you went to the studio, you know, I mean, recorded joint, had it on CD, hopped in the car, rode home, and had it, threw it in the deck. What was that like? You remember that?
Yeah, actually I do, man. I still remember my first like real I because it's kind of weird because I got two. I remember the first time I ever like recorded something here and that, but like the first time I actually went to like a legit studio and heard myself like how I'm supposed to hear myself, that probably was matter of fact, nah, I'm bugging. The first time I heard myself on a recording was in 2002.
Mm.
2002. Uh, I was in a group, Established Dons. Shout out my boy Intellect, not the one from the beach. You know what I'm saying? My homie Intellect. I knew that nigga. I knew he was Intellect back in like '01. I don't even know. But salute to, you know what I'm saying, Beach Boy Tech though, man. He doing his thing though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, back in the day, yeah, it was like '02. '02, we came back. We did we did a joint over there. Damn, what's that beat? It was an industry beat, but it was like some beat cut. I want to say it was like uh was it a Jay-Z joint?
Mm.
Nah, I'm bugging. The first joint was off of Nas's Make You Look, I believe.
Okay.
What's his name? I don't know. I guess I don't remember it as well as I thought I did.
But the feeling of riding home, hearing yourself though.
Yeah, nah, that shit was crazy, man. Like just like yo, that's how I really sound. Cause you know how you be hearing yourself when you talking to somebody, and then when you actually hear yourself being played back, it's something totally different.
Completely different, yeah.
and just hearing yourself over the radio and the speakers and the whip, like, yeah, that put the gas, you know what I'm saying? That was pressing the gas right there for real. That lit the fire.
Okay. To this date, what is your favorite project that you've made? Yeah.
That's out?
Yeah, that's out. Yeah.
My favorite project to this day is Pyrex Don.
Okay. How far back is that? Like, I mean, I know that's recent. So how far back is that?
Yeah, I think we dropped that in 2018. That was me and Rand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what that's when you felt most complete. Like, what separates? Why is that Why is it? How many projects have you come out with since then?
Since Pyrex Don, we did OG Skrilla. OG Skrilla with me and OG Ella. I got Sound Check. That's out with me and Profound. I dropped the Fuck's My Passport. That's with me in Canada. And since then, I think that's it. I dropped that in 2018.
So why is Pyrex still your favorite then?
You said my fault.
I said, why is Pyrex Dawn still your favorite then? If you dropped 4, almost 5 since then, why is that still your favorite?
It's just so much to that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the music is just, it is what it is. That was the project that brought me over to Gritty City, you know.
Okay.
And just the process of doing the album, and like I really feel like that was when I really came into my sound, you know what I'm saying? Like I really got comfortable, you know?
Okay.
Like at that point, and it's crazy because like Pyrex Don, that album was done probably a good like 2-3 years before it came out. Like I put out Canadian Vacation. We did Canadian Vacation after Pyrex Don was already finished. It was just like that. I met John Canada, and we just started just knocking out a bunch of a bunch of songs and whatnot. And it was like, yo, we're gonna just throw this one out. And Pyrex Don, we just kept on, mixing a little bit better. We get better equipment, maybe record some things over or whatnot. Like it just, and the music just stood up. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, you go listen to that shit. This shit, it don't feel dated. You know what I'm saying? It stood up. And when I finally dropped the project, people thought those were like new records. So it's just one of those things that kind of just got me in my zone, and ever since then I just been, just doing my thing for real.
Okay, I can dig. Who or what made you want to do this? And I mean, like, not just want to make music or do music, but want to be better than most, want to be heard by others. Like, is there an artist that made you want to do that? Like, who made you want to, you know what I mean? Not be regular, not be average, not just do music. You know what I mean?
Just coming up, man. Like I said, I'm from Jersey, and it's like when I was in school, and just seeing how everybody was, you know what I'm saying, from how people was dressing to the activities cats was getting into, like I remember rapping in art class in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying, just because like it was the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was some cats who was real nice. And back then, I wasn't what I am now. You know what I'm saying? So just like it was like, all right, well shit. I ain't trying to be the weakest person to come with songs, so you just work on it till you know what I'm saying, you got some shit that when you start spitting, like damn, you heard what son said, you know, like
For competition. Competition
yeah,
was
yeah.
doing.
You
Okay.
know, like I never wanted to have the wackest verse on the track or some shit like that. I, you know, for real, I'm trying to have the best joint in everything I do.
Mm,
You know,
that's true. That's true.
it's like a sport. And
All right.
back then, everybody was battling. Like niggas was battling for real, for real. Like if you ain't have 5, 6 joints in the cut, you know, for one person, then you dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Okay. Explain your creative process. Do you have a creative process? Like when it's time to write a verse, is there like a
um
routine you go through, or is it just like spur of the moment with it? Like how are you with it when it comes to creating music?
I mean, it all depends, you know. Sometimes I might get a pack and I just go through them and I hear some shit and it's like, all right, I need to do something with this like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I know what beats I'm gonna use by me just starting to rap on them. You know, like I just be playing some joints and then it'd be something that I just start rapping. And
Okay.
I don't even realize I started rapping until, you know, I was like, okay, all right, yeah, nah, we got something here.
Okay.
Then I might, you know, do it right then and there, or I might just put that to the side. But I don't write nothing until, you know, I'm about to record it. Like
Okay.
I don't like to have a whole bunch of verses just sitting around or whatnot.
Mm,
Because when I do that, I might not I might not remember the cadence for everything. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm saying I'm trying to get that shit back. And a lot of times it'd be you be feeling a totally different way than when you wrote the joint.
okay.
Like
Okay.
you wanna encompass all that. Cause
Yeah.
if you wanna just write, you know what I'm saying, you gotta feel it yourself. If you don't feel that shit, who can't expect nobody else to feel that shit.
That's fast. That's fast. I like that. I like that. Okay. Um, how many names have you been through?
A lot. A lot. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you shit, man. High school, man, I probably had a different name like every other week. Like for real. I remember I was like uh 2 guns up one time. I was motherfucking what was my DJ name? I had I'd have to go like pull up a old uh yo, is NFT still a thing? Because if those is, I'm about to take some old rhyme books and just like put them shits up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, I done seen. I wish I had like my old book bags from back then, because that's what had everything on them shits. You know, I have a name written on that shit. Exit out, put another drink next to that shit. I probably had a good 15 name rap names. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
How long have you been Rah Scrilla then?
No, since high school.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
it went through a lot of names, but once you got it, you've been there for a minute.
Yeah, like the other name that I really used, you know what I'm saying? Like I really like recorded under was Rob Still.
Okay. Okay.
That was that was the first name that I ever recorded under was Rob Still. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to say official names, it would be Rob Still and Rah Scrilla.
Okay. Okay.
Everything else is me just trying to figure it out.
I'm shocked. All right. Do you remember a track you were outversed on? And
Nah.
this nigga said, nah, didn't even think about it. Nah, that's it. That's it. That bar's done. Nah,
Yo,
you been outversed.
point one out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you can successfully point one out, I'll agree with if you can find one, but nah, I don't think so.
Okay. 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 I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. What's your favorite song to perform?
Crack on Chamberlain.
Okay, Crack on
Yeah.
Chamberlain. What project is that off of?
That's all for the my new joint that's dropping soon with me and Profound Smooth Sounds.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's my next project. And
okay.
that shit fire.
Okay. What
Yeah.
performing it? So you just started performing this joint, and it's still your
Nah,
favorite to perform? You haven't?
I've been performing that song probably like 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. Funny story. I've actually sold copies of Pyrex Don because I guess people thought that song was on Pyrex Don. Like dead ass. Like I remember we was at the dark room and I did that shit. I got off stage and dude came up to me. He's like, "Yo, man, I like the joint. That last song was crazy. I went ahead. I had to go buy the album." And he showed me the album, and I'm just like, "Oh, that shit ain't even on that joint, yo."
Jeez. Has the song been released yet?
Nah.
Okay. You gonna come out when the project come out?
Yeah, we got a nice little, you know what I'm saying. You'll see what it's time. You know what I'm saying. I holler at you off the record about some shit. You know what I'm saying.
That's what's up.
But yeah, um, nah. But that joint crazy. That
Okay.
joint crazy. It's probably this album might be one of the best projects to come out of Richmond.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm shit. Now I want to. Now I'm definitely. I want to hear this joint now. I hear you. What object represents hip hop the most to you? Like shell toes, or Kango, or microphone, or
Boombox.
boombox. Okay,
Boombox.
I like that.
Like you wasn't shit if you ain't had nothing to listen to your music on.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
or you had to listen to somebody else's shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They might not have this. Like I remember sitting at the radio and dubbing, songs off the radio, trying to catch that shit right when it come on, you know, cutting it off, trying to save, space on the tape,
Yeah.
trying to catch something. You missed like half of the first verse and shit. It's like, damn, man, now you gotta wait for the Drake to come back on again.
Yeah.
Like, but all that just to play that joint on, just to walk down the street and have your shit the loudest,
Yeah.
like that shit. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would say.
Okay. Hip hop. I like that. Okay. Boom bop. Instead of asking the when did you know you made a question, I'm gonna ask, what is something you didn't think you would end up doing when you started putting the pen to the pad? You know what I mean? Whether it's touring or just making a video or a particular feature, like what is something you didn't think you would do when you first started making music?
Um, Honestly, when I first started making music, I don't really think I was like trying to do no radio shit, but like I never would have thought that like I would have people who I ain't talked to, and forever hit me up like, yo, I heard you on the radio, you know what I'm saying? They live in fucking in Boston
Oh,
or or in Michigan or something, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit just be that shit. I never would imagine that.
that's it.
Yeah, like that's fire.
That's fire as fuck, yeah. All right, funny one. Your best and your worst show.
Oh shit. Yo,
Whichever order you
yo,
want, homie.
you want both or either or?
I want both. I want both. Yeah, yeah.
All right. My best show was at Picnic. Oh, we had this crazy ass show. It was like a Gritty City showcase, basically. You know what I'm saying? Ran with did a joint, Six did a joint, Squeaks did some shit, Rep did some shit. But that shit, it was like the shit was so packed and it was like genuine fans because them niggas was in the crowd rapping all this shit, you know what I'm saying, word for word out that joint.
Mm,
Like that shit was live, you know what I'm saying? Like I've done other shows maybe bigger or whatnot, but that shit was fire. And
okay.
the worst show was um I opened up for the Jet Life tour.
Mm,
And you know, I go in that joint, I'm thinking it's like Currency, all his people, this shit. I think it might have been like 420 around or something like that. I go to the joint, I was like, yo, what's up? You know, you at the Jet Life joint, yo, who high? Everybody just looking at me and shit. I was like, are you serious? Like, yo, this is like some currency shit. When I think of currency, I think of niggas smoking weed and shit,
Yeah,
driving
yeah,
cars and shit. And so I started off like that, man. I was getting like no type of reaction out that shit. One dude, I'm talking to the crowd. One dude was walking out the he's walking out the shit. And I started arguing with the nigga walking out the damn door and shit. You know? Yeah, nah, that shit was that was the worst I ever did right there. Did
okay,
it was
okay.
horrible.
All right. Shit. Speak a lot on whack music. You know what I mean? I know myself, I speak a lot on whack music. Who do you think more of the responsibility falls on? The fans or the artist?
Um, I don't know. I think it's the fans because they the ones who listening to it is making a lane for it to be listened. You know what I'm saying? Like they supporting it. So it's like if people see that people gonna support that, they ain't gonna stop doing it.
Okay. Okay.
So
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Your favorite hip hop album ever? Not yours, but just out in the world. What's your favorite hip hop album ever?
oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's a hard one right there because it's like any given day that shit could switch. Like my damn.
What you feeling
If
like
I had
today?
if I if I had to choose, it would be between either um the score, We Are the Streets, or Reasonable Doubt. So I don't know. Um, probably
A solid three though. A solid
it
three.
probably would be the score.
Okay. The score?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right.
that's a,
Um,
that's a damn near perfect album. Like from the from skits to the actual music to the message behind it and shit. You could tell niggas was still, you know what I'm saying, from the streets and shit. It wasn't like no, it wasn't no fake shit, you know. And like I said, I'm from Jersey, so that
yeah, that part.
these you know these niggas they from Jersey,
Yeah.
and like potentially what she has a strong case for being the best female rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's debatable, but she has you know
Yeah.
she has a pretty flawless record when she's rapping. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
That's true. That's true.
man,
Okay.
hey, even when she was like spawned with like some fire ass like Rah Digger, you know what I'm saying? Like she holding up. She
Yeah.
she she doing the thing. And that's
Definitely.
that's a lot of Jersey acts right for real, for real. We
Is the
got
song from Jersey, right? Rod Digger from Jersey,
hmm?
right? Rod Digger
So
from Jersey,
who?
right?
Yeah, hell yeah. She from Jersey. We got Redman. We got Tretch. You know what I'm saying? Like we got my nigga Albie Al, motherfucking Sue Surf. We
Okay.
got some spitters out there. Tax G, that nigga, well, he ain't really no spitter like that. He do more of the new shit, but some fire. It's like a lot of good shit coming out of Jersey.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right. We're at bar 16. And bar
Okay.
16 is gonna be a who, what, when, where, how situation.
Okay.
Who? Who is Rah Scrilla?
Father, dope ass rapper, provider.
Okay. Okay. Next being what? What's your style when it comes to MCing?
The illest.
Okay. Okay. When? When you got something dropping?
Soon before the end of the year.
And what is that again?
Smooth sounds, me and profound.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Where? As in what you wearing?
Oh motherfucking Gritty City Records, you know what I'm saying? Hoodie. chilly out here, so might as well look fly while I'm trying to stay warm.
I hear that. I hear that. And the last one would be how? How can people get to your music? How can people follow and support what you're doing?
All right, well, my social media is Rah Scrilla EDE. That's probably the easiest way to follow me, but you can just Google me. You're gonna find everything out there that you need to find.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But shit, my homie, that's a verse, yo. This was fun, bro. I enjoyed this, yo.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. Nah, yo, this is a dope ass platform. I fucks with this shit.
That's what's up. I respect that, bro. Appreciate that, dog. We just doing what we try to do. Just have a couple convos. You know, I like music, so fuck it. Let me talk to some artists, yo.
Word. That's
Yeah,
fire.
real shit. A lot of your music is available, right? Like a lot of your music is on iTunes and everything, right?
I have a lot of music available. I would say a majority of my discography probably is like you have to go searching for it. It ain't gonna be on like DSPs and shit.
Okay.
Probably gonna be on like old like sound click and sound cloud. And I don't even think I really did the SoundCloud too much for real. But
Okay.
we had CDs back in the day.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah.
the internet we weren't really thinking about that. Like it was like LimeWire and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.